All right. Greetings again to everyone. I'm sorry. It's like the pressure is getting too much. I can see so many no reactions. I mean, not negative reactions. I mean, but oh, this is too much. Okay. As I mentioned from the beginning, we need to actually do a lot. So that's why, if you observe, I just slow down because I wanted us to recuperate from the ongoing project. And I say, if we don't take it from the beginning, which is recruitment, we'll just be running meandering. I don't want us to do like that. So we look at recruitment from the beginning, you see sourcing, and then to candidate interview, to background checks, to appointment letter, to onboarding. And I like the onboarding that Madam Tim took us out. That was quite impressive. Now we're now fixing the next stage. This stage is very, very difficult. You and I know. In fact, that is why organizations exist. Performance. What is performance? What we say and do. So what we say and we don't do, that's not performance. It has to be done. So in achieving performance, whether it is individual, whether it is departmental, whether it's corporate, performance is performance. So in this journey, I've sent you this scope. Now, one of the first is job description. I've sent a sample of job descriptions, and somebody going to script for us job descriptions. Let's look at HR job description. Why? Because that is the beginning of performance. You must define the metrics. You must define the parameters. You must define the evaluation. And that's why it starts with JD. And as I said, our JD should be, global outlook. It should have a global outlook. So when it has that global outlook, it makes our JD acceptable anywhere in the world. And a standard JD should have your name, should have your grade, your step, your ID, your required skills and educations, and then the JD itself require resources and then interface as well as signatories. The job order must sign, and then the line manager and HR must sign before it's filed. That is an example of a sustainable JD. Now the next thing to JD is the key performance indicators. I'm going to share one, but before I share one, I redesigned the KPIs, to reflect Nigerian approach. The reason because sometimes I have seen companies doing a lot of KPI, but people don't understand. So what is this? And some they understand, but they're not measuring them. You know why? It's difficult to measure. It's complex. So we have to be able to simplify the measurement system so that every person can understand what to measure and how to use the instrument. So I designed a simple KPI and I will share it. As I said, KPI outlines quantification in your measurability. So after the KPI, then let's look at the instrument. I try to pick a BSc model so that it becomes easier for us to interact and interface with, a simple model. I could see what BSc is talking about. It says the first thing to do is to develop internal processes. It means the flow of work from point A to point B and the interface within the system. And then it says, if you have a good one, we learn, we make mistakes, we develop, we improve, we grow. So as we grow, as we look at the interventions, and we're growing, we are learning, we are responding to market dynamics, competitions, internal expectations, and other iterations. Then, if we do that, you know what will happen? We have learned, we have developed our efficient internal processes. Customers will be satisfied. You will retain them and you will attract them and they will improve. So you move from the level of customer satisfaction to customers fulfillment and then anticipation. What is satisfaction? I'm okay with you. What is fulfillment? I don't want to go anywhere. What is anticipation? What else would our customers need tomorrow? Not even today. Tomorrow, I can make them to leave us. So these are the things we are looking at. And as I've shared sample of JD, I'll share sample of KPI, and then I will speak to the BSc model before we start giving tasks to everybody. But as I said, somebody else needs to do a JD, somebody else needs to do a KPI, somebody else needs to design, an evaluation instrument, and from there we keep moving forward. Thank you so much, and God bless.